Alright, man, if y'all new, y'all already know what to do, man. End of the year, man. We're trying to hit 10K subs, man. So please make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. More likes, get my channel out there. Subscribe, man, so we can hit that 10K. This is the year, bro. I gotta hit 10K. I gotta earn y'all respect, bro. Because once y'all sub up, bro, y'all won't be disappointed. Further ado, man, let's get it. We got why little baby isn't popping. Why he ain't popping anymore? We're gonna check this out, man. No cap, bro. To tell y'all the truth, bro. The album that he just dropped, man. No cap, bro. That like really a disappointment because he had like no hits that we like. You know what I'm saying? We can go up to. He had, I think, the Young Thug and Future is literally carrying. But no cap, bro. He had, I think the Glorilla might be second. But man, he had like no hits that we get. That Say Twin was trash. I think I ain't say Lil Baby fell off, but it's so crazy how both Baby think like I think both people realize both Baby fell off. You had the Baby and y'all know Lil Baby and the Baby was, you know what I'm saying? They was going crazy. Now they already like like I said they can't cancel the Baby, but you got like I feel like the Baby don't care, and I think Lil Baby got to the point he don't care either. So we're gonna check this out, man.
Still,
not my dog, Lil Baby, bro.
Mind-boggling when I go in there and rap because it's like the same craft and the same hobby, and it turned serious.
Now, Lil Baby is a rapper who was on top just a few years ago. These days, Lil Baby is just not as popular as he used to be. What exactly happened to Lil Baby and his career? This is definitely one of the most relevant conversations in hip-hop right now. Now, what's going on with you today? So today I want to have a little conversation about what happened to Lil Baby and did he fall off? So you seen the clip I played you at the beginning of this video, which was an episode from Lil Yachty's podcast. He had Lil Baby on as a guest, and this interview has been making its way around the internet. Lil Baby spoke on a lot of things like his relationship with Gunna, which is non-existent according to him, which is obviously very unfortunate. He also spoke about the rap game, his career, the streets, which is of course very relevant to his career because Lil Baby is considered a street rapper. More specifically, I want to discuss something he said on this specific part right here.
And now I gotta watch what I say, I gotta watch what I do because I'm watching how society trying to do rappers. You know what I'm saying? I understand why they trying to do it because some rappers fuck it up for everybody. And it's like, damn, now I'm in this pool. So it's like harder for me to just go in there and rap how I used to rap. You know what I'm saying? This shit a whole different ball game.
So I can't play the entire clip, but Lil Baby on the first part was essentially talking about his career as it relates to why he's lost out on that fire in his belly. On one part, he spoke about being more conscious about what he says, which partially stems from him being a street rapper, because street rappers, as you guys know, they say a lot of things that could get him in trouble. We're going to talk about that aspect later on in the video. But one of the things it sounds like he was hinting at is that he's just not as hungry as he used to be. I'm sure a lot of people know who.
I mean, every rapper, let's be 100, every rapper is like that, bro. Especially you, one of the, like, Lil Baby is literally like top 5, top 10, like the most, like, he literally did like the top 5, top 10, like, pop artists, like in the world, like in the rap game right now. No, of course it's gonna be Drake, but I always thought Lil Baby's like number 2 because everybody loved Lil Baby, bro. Everybody loved Lil Baby. So now I want to say that he ain't hungry no more. It's just the fact that, like, I don't know, bro. It's not that, bro. It's not that.
The things it sounds like he was hinting at is that he's just not as hungry as he used to be. I'm sure a lot of people know who Lil Baby is, but Lil Baby is a rapper who's been doing it very big in the rap game ever since 2018. That's really when Lil Baby became a known figure on a
No, 17. Get it right, bro. It's not 18, 17, nigga.
Mainstream level. Ever since then, he's put out a lot of great records. Some really great projects like My Turn, which came out during the...
I got My Turn, one of the greatest albums he ever did, bro. But once again, though, he's still, I would say Lil Baby ain't popping, but he's still popping. It's just that his that last album he just dropped is different, bro.
The pandemic in 2020, and 2020 was undeniably Lil Baby's year because that was the year that he reached his peak in popularity. Lil Baby was one of the biggest rappers in hip hop in 2020. I think most of us who paid attention know that. He was literally everywhere. He was one of the most streamed rappers of that year. A lot of his songs from that particular project did extremely well. My Turn in the End, I would say, became a trap/street classic. I still listen to that project, and I think it's
I love that project. I love that Lil Baby project. But I love the Harder Than Ever and Harder Than. No, this is like My Turn is literally his best project, but he got some other projects like y'all people sleeping on.
Definitely held its own weight for sure. And the numbers say the same. During that year, he also dropped The Bigger Picture.
The Bigger Picture, that's boosts everything up.
Which was an extremely impactful rap song that reflected the times. Lil Baby turned into a conscious rapper for that one record, and the song was a really big moment because of everything that happened back then. Ever since 2020, which was the height of his popularity, like a lot of us know, Lil Baby is just not as hot as he used to be. Now, this is for several reasons, but the biggest reason I would say is because the quality of the music just isn't as good as it used to be. Quality is, of course,
like 20, it was something serious. Now, 22, when he dropped that, what was it? What album that he dropped? That 22 project was cool. That I like that project. Only Me. It's Only Me. I like that project. I love that project. But the one he just dropped, you can't even feel that music. You can't feel it no more.
Subjective, so you can agree to disagree, but the general consensus seems to be that Lil Baby just doesn't sound as good as he used to sound. Aside from the subjectivity, I would say that a lot of it has to do with the repetitiveness as far as the content in his music. Lil Baby is a street rapper who raps about the
bro, no cap, bro. That's
repetitiveness as far as
the same, bro. No cap. This all you see on the new album. It was the same flow and the same beat selection. Literally. That's what it was the whole time off of that new album. You just got the same beat with just a different sound, bro. I'm like, bro, like, Lil Baby, what's up? I love his flow. I don't care about the flow, but it's just the fact that we can't feel it no more. And then the top of that beat selection was killing me, bro. That Wham album, that was killing me, bro. It was the same beat with just a different sample, bro.
Content in his music. Lil Baby is a street rapper who raps about the streets, guns, money, lifestyle, passion, life, women, hunger, getting out the mud, and he makes music that has a story to it. But it's more on the lit side, and that's exactly why I've always listened to Lil Baby. I don't know about you, but I don't listen to Lil Baby to hear about the political and economic state of the world.
I don't really care for that, bro. I don't really care. I still listen to Lil Baby to this day. I don't really care what he rap about, bro. I just know he's a viral artist. But, bro, listen to Wham, bro. The sound, the same flow. He ain't even trying to switch it up, bro. Like, make us want to feel the song like he usually do. Like, I like the Only Me is better, bro. The Only Me is way better than that Wham shit, bro.
I listen to Lil Baby when I want to hear some turn up shit and get
facts. If you want to listen to some turn up shit, go listen to Dolph, bro. I ain't hear people say Dolph sound the same because he don't give a fuck.
Motivated. And I feel like that's relevant to most people. Lil Baby's content overall hasn't progressed all that much, but I would say that he still has his place in the game. I still listen to his music, just not as much as I used to. There's a lot of great artists that have came out ever since Lil Baby was very popular, especially street rappers. So there's a lot of options for people to choose from. And it seems like the general perception is that he's just not that guy right now. Although his last project didn't do all that bad. I mean, it did over 200,000 first week, which is solid numbers. But that was 2 years after.
Bro, I like this album better. I'd take this album over the Wham album any day.
He was going crazy, so it does make sense. Ever since then, Lil Baby hasn't dropped anything that's made a very big splash. Now he was...
Thank you. I literally just said that on the album. I haven't heard not one hit on that album, bro. Lil Baby always have a hit, bro. Even off of that, It's Only Me. He had an album, California Breeze, and then he had the other one. I forgot what it called. That Wham album, bro. I have not heard not one major hit off of that album, bro.
was featured on that Central C record, Band for Band, which ended up
Yeah,
becoming
that shit hard, bro. Cause of Central C and Lil Baby, bro. We go band for band. Fuck that. We go M for M. That was a hit. But that Wham album, he had no hits on that album.
a really big song. But it's of course not his song, and the perspective for a lot of people there
It doesn't matter, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Don't do that, bro. It doesn't matter if it's his song or not. Let's talk about the song that he did with Let's talk about the song that he did with Money Man 24. That wasn't his song either. Like, come on, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
seems to be Central C helped Lil Baby revive his career, which is
No, don't do that, bro. Nah. Yeah, you talking crazy now, bro.
a crazy thing to say because I think Lil Baby can hold his own. But if we take a look at the numbers, Band for Band has been the biggest thing Lil Baby has been a part of for the last 2 years. And don't forget, Central C is a UK rapper. He also dropped a song in early 2022 called Right On, which I feel like is really underrated. That's probably one of the
Oh yeah, Right On. No, you're lying because he dropped a song with what was the other thing? It was Right On. It was another song he dropped, bro. Fuck. Yeah, Right On, and what was the other song, bro? It was Detox, and what was the other song? No, he tripping, bro. Hold up, bro. He tripping, bro. Let me go on Spotify real quick. No, he tripping, bro. He tripping, bro. Hold up, bro. He tripping, bro. It's another song that it was let me see. It was Detox, and what was the other song he did? Insecurities. Okay, what was the other song? Where's the other song at? It was Detox. Oh, Hey, see, Hey was up there. That was a hit. Detox, and what was the other song? Frozen. He lying right there, bro. Frozen and Detox was a hit, bro.
best songs he's dropped in a while. Aside from that, he was featured on that one Nav record alongside Travis Scott, and then at the
I like that one.
end of 2023, dropped a 2-pack with a song called 350 and another one called Crazy. A few months ago, he was featured on Bossman D-Lo's song, he's a new successful name in the scene, called PJ, which is a banger, I like that joint.
And how that work? Hey, ask how Bossman D-Lo, how that working out for him right now. He lit, bro. He got the same flow. He ain't even switch it up at all. He talk about the same shit.
Then very recently, he dropped 2 songs that I think are worth listening to, Insecurities and 5 a.m.
Yeah, Insecurity is the best one.
Aside from that, Lil Baby hasn't made that big of a splash, and the conversation now
Facts.
is, did he fall off? This conversation was really relevant last summer because, as some of you guys might remember, Lil Baby made headlines for canceling several dates on his upcoming tour, which was supposed to start, I believe it was in August 2023. Around 3 weeks before it kicked off, he essentially canceled multiple stops without explanation. In other words, he wasn't able to sell out those venues. This was a really big story back in 2023, and I feel like that's when the topic of his fall off became a conversation. These days, people aren't checking for him like they used to, and it does make sense. This is not even necessarily a reflection of the fact that he's completely let himself go, because I still think Lil Baby has his place in the game. I mean, like I said, he recently dropped 2 very good songs that I've had on repeat personally, so clearly he still got it. It's more that the times in the music industry, but specifically hip-hop, are changing. Ever since the pandemic, a lot of rappers and artists who were hot during that era are just not talked about anymore.
Wow. Like for the Baby, for example. Remember, Lil Baby and the Baby was carrying, bro. Like now all of a sudden, Lil Baby getting the same treatment the Baby getting. Now, I won't be surprised. Lil Baby and the Baby get on the track and talk about all the stuff going on and come up with a hit together, bro. I won't be surprised. But remember, the Baby and Lil Baby only made one song together, bro, and that was off of Baby on Baby. But we won't Lil Baby and the Baby make another track together. They've been on what? Future. What was it? What a time to be? No, not what a time to be alive. What was the one with Drake? Life it was so good. Drake and the Baby. Pop Smoke, Lil Baby the Baby. We want Lil Baby and the Baby to do a song together, bro. At this point, bro, they need each other, bro. Cause right now, bro, it's so crazy how both of them. I ain't say Lil Baby fall off, bro. I ain't say the Baby fall off. But it's crazy that Lil Baby songs is not this like that shit is not hit like it usually be hitting.
Although streaming has dominated the music industry for over the last decade, a lot of the rappers who became hot off of the streaming era have seen a significant decline, and that includes Lil Baby. A lot of it, I think, has to do with how fickle music is now, and if you're not an artist who talks about things that actually matter in the real world on a consistent basis, personally, I don't think you're gonna stick as much as the person who does cover those real life topics. This is, of course, not always the case, right? But a lot of those rappers who may not be that relevant to the majority of hip hop fans, like NF is a good example who we spoke about in that Lil Baby video from 2023, a lot of guys like that are literally selling out arenas just like that. I mean, a guy like NF sold out 20K people from multiple stops during his last tour, and most hip hop fans would definitely consider him irrelevant. Now, NF is a very different case, and I definitely think he's
Yeah,
deep.
bro, my dog NF is very different than Lil Baby, bro. Like, come on, bro. I mean, people in the streets is not listening to NF. I'm being 100, bro. But if you're a fan of music, bro, y'all know NF is. Come on now.
Polar opposite of Lil Baby 1000%, but I want to use him as an example because it highlights that relevancy within the conversation of hip hop isn't always the most important thing. What's more important than that is that you connect with your fan base, and for someone like Lil Baby, I think a lot of the hype surrounding him and his name has been generated by the music industry, the blogs, and not as fan driven as it should be. That's why you don't tend to meet diehard Lil Baby fans. I mean, ask yourself this question: when was the last time you met someone who said, "I'm a diehard fan of Lil Baby"? It's almost like they don't exist, which of course they do. It's just that certain artists thrive heavily on a cult-like fan base, while other artists are more propelled by general hype that then feeds into an audience. In the end, it all leads to a fan base, but the question is, what kind of fan base does it lead to? Now, when that base isn't fan-driven, what tends to happen is you have a situation like this. You're at the top of the world for a year or two, and 3 years later, they're saying that you fell off, which has reflected itself in the numbers, so it's not coming out of nowhere. There is a lot of validity to that statement. However, from another angle, the good thing about someone like Lil Baby is that he still has a track record of consistency. On top of the work he's already put in, he also has an
I would say this, bro. I ain't say Lil Baby fall off, bro. I ain't say Lil Baby fall off. I think the years that he taken, bro. I think that's what it comes because remember, Lil Baby dropping like 2 years, three, every 2 years, and every 3 years, and then we get a project. But I think it's the time that he like dropping, bro. For example, now you can't like, for example, people might say 21 Savage is gonna come in a minute, bro. For example, 21 Savage is a great artist, right? He rap about the same stuff too, but 21 is different because he's spazzing out though. And I would hate to say it, but hey, people gonna start saying 21 gonna fall off too in a minute. But right now, 21 is in a great mood. But I think 21 and little baby, bro. I think it's just the time that they dropping, bro. Cause every time we look up, little baby dropping every 2 years, every 3 years, and then as soon as we get the project, it's not like how we like you could have dropped this earlier. What we waited for 2 years and you dropped this? Like what? Only Me is way better than this Wham album, bro. And I won't be surprised with how many sales he gonna get. It's definitely is not gonna be more than It's Only Me. But I think it's the year that Lil Baby dropped, bro. I ain't Lil Baby ain't fall off, bro. It's just his is like he said, he ain't hungry like he usually do. And then top of that, bro, it's like I don't know, bro. That Wham album ain't it.
3 years later, they're saying that you fell off, which has reflected itself in the numbers, so it's not coming out of nowhere. There is a lot of validity to that statement. However, from another angle, the good thing about someone like
Or I will say this. I'm gonna leave it as that. maybe all of those was Gunna fans. Cause y'all know Lil Baby and Gunna and Young Thug, they was an underrated trio. So possibility could be all Gunna fans just stop fucking with Lil Baby, bro. I think that's what it is. Cause ain't no it cause bro, no cap, bro. When Lil Baby and Gunna was making songs, bro, them niggas was like, bro, that duo was crazy, bro. They had so many hits together, bro. Ever since Lil Baby not fucking with Gunna and Gunna don't fuck with Lil Baby, I think that's what it started right there, bro. Lil Baby fell off of that Gunna situation. Gotta be. Cause all of them was definitely was Gunna fans, bro.
lead to. Now, when that base isn't fan driven, what tends to happen is you have a situation like this. You're at the top of the world for a year or two, and
And that's why Gunna didn't say nothing. That's why Gunna didn't say nothing. And then when Gunna dropped an album, the whole world was going crazy. When Lil Baby dropped an album, bro, we ain't had not one hit on that album, bro. Not one.
3 years later, they're saying that you fell off, which has reflected itself in the numbers, so it's not.
So it's either Gunna fan base turn it back on them, or I say Lil Baby, I said Gunna, and what was the other one I said? Yeah, I think that's got to be one of them, bro.
Not coming out of nowhere. There is a lot of validity to that statement. However, from another angle, the good thing about someone like Lil Baby is that he still has a track record of consistency on top of the work he's already put in.
And time. So it's either time that he dropping or Gunna fan base turn that back on.
He also has an extensive catalog, and to be fair, this is another important factor of this conversation. Not every music listener knows who Lil Baby is. So if he, fucks around and gets another hit, all those new listeners are going to discover Lil Baby like he's a new artist, which is the dope thing about being a musician. You can be globally famous and still sometimes be unknown to certain pockets in certain demographics. Another aspect of this conversation as it relates to Lil Baby is the streets. Street rappers are slowly losing a grip on a culture, which is something I'm going to talk about soon. But Lil Baby actually kind of touched on this during his conversation with Lil Yachty.
This shit real. I seen him. I watch Young Thug try every day. I seen him. You really use stuff against him that don't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that right there could scare you. And then I'm one of them guys who I'm like really hands on, like, but that could be you.
Now Lil Baby is a rapper who raps about the streets like a lot of other cats. And now he's seeing a lot of the guys he once called peers getting locked up, like Thug, who's of course out now. But Lil Baby is actually reevaluating the things he's saying in his records now. And this is a very real thing because the feds, right, I'm sure we all know this, but they really pay attention to hip hop right now. I mean, rappers are still committing crimes and rapping about it for millions to consume. Just take a look at Lil Durk, who's currently behind bars. Lil Baby is in the same boat where people expect him to be on a certain type of energy, and he's feeling the pressure of that. And this is such a big aspect of his career because of the pocket we put him in. At the end of the day, being a rapper in this lane comes with things that can be understood. For someone like Lil Baby, he grew up in the exact environment he's rapping about. And obviously he feels torn between keeping it real and saying just enough so the feds can destroy him. And this is something he's been talking about in his music for the last 2 years. On the intro of his last album, he said the following: "Nowadays ain't no time for me to kick it. Business too intensive. They gonna say that I've been acting different, I'm beyond their mental. I moved on from slang and drugs and pistols, can't be thinking simple." And then on the song 5 AM, which is a song he recently dropped, he said, "I got feds on my trail, they be trying to connect me to dumb shit. I got lawyers behind me, I'm ready to tell them come on." So Lil Baby is very aware of what's going on. It doesn't actually take a lot for a lot of these street rappers to catch a Rico.
It's Gunna, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm going. Yeah, this could be true, but I'm being 100, bro. I'm being 100. Ever since that Lil Baby say you don't mess with Gunna, I think everybody picked a side. They do this every time, bro. The Kendrick versus Drake. Everybody on Kendrick's side, and all of a sudden, Once upon a time, everybody loved Drake. Everybody was always on Drake's side. Now it's Kendrick versus Drake. Everybody on Kendrick's side. I'm telling you right now, bro. Most of his listener was Gunna fans. It's crazy, bro. I don't care what. Yeah, this sound true, but hey, that Gunna fans, bro. The Lil Baby Gunna, when they do a song together, bro, they always had a hit. Gunna, Lil Baby, Young Thug, always a hit. Gunna don't mess with Thug. I mean, Gunna don't mess with Lil Baby. Lil Baby don't mess with Gunna.
Case, believe it or not, a lot of these guys have in their past committed crimes that could put them behind bars even today. So for them, all it takes is for the police to start investigating in the right places and for them to start asking questions to the right people. So it's a very slippery slope because this is part of the reason why Lil Baby is where he is. And if he has to sit there and think about every single thing that he says as it relates to rapping about the lifestyle that he raps about, that's obviously going to affect the quality of his music, because the quality of his music partially is dependent on how real he keeps it. It's the same with Lil Durk. I mean, if Durk wasn't out here putting out real life hits, would Durk be as popular as he is? Probably not. Actually, his music wouldn't even be that good if you keep it real. So factor in this along with the change in times and the abundance of rappers and him.
Now I thought about it, bro. It's crazy, bro. So you telling me now? I'm thinking Lil Baby, the Baby, Drake. I would say Gunna because once upon a time, bro, I feel like Gunna is not really the same too, but I ain't gonna put Gunna in there. But it's so crazy how Lil Baby, the Baby, and Drake, bro, everybody turned their back on him now, bro.
Him not having as much hype as he used to just in general because of the music, and we have the situation he's currently in. Personally, to me, it's kind of clear why Lil Baby isn't as popular as he used to be. But what do you think? Overall, I don't think Lil Baby is finished. He's still got
He still got it. Like you said, the insecurity, bro. I feel like that's a hit right there. And then California Breeze, hey, and then find out, hey. But you is missing the detox and the detox and what and frozen. That was a hit. But let's be 100, bro. Like I said before, it's the Gunna. I'm telling you, Lil Baby and Gunna. That Gunna fans versus Lil Baby fans gotta like, and then I don't know, bro. I think that's got something to do with it because they fans do that all the time, bro. If let's say for example, if Drake and Kendrick never beef, bro, and they do a song together, bro, that song would go #1. But if they beefing, they gonna pick a side, bro.
it. I do, however, think he's going to have to win the public over by applying the same type of pressure he was applying in 2020. It's a hard task, though, because let's just keep it real. Replicating a moment in time a different year is a very hard thing to do. In general, though, it's really easy to tell that he's lost that grip he used to have. And I think that's partially why he's more open to doing media appearances. Obviously, he's way more well-spoken these days than he used to be back in the day, but
Facts.
another aspect of it is people actually want to hear you speak. You're not always going to be able to coast off of being cool because that's how a lot of street rappers maintain their success. Now for Lil Baby to actually go past this point that he's currently at, he's probably going to have to win over the casual listener by showing more of himself, so those people can then become a part of his core audience. Anyway, if you made it this far, that means that you enjoyed this video. So make sure you drop a like on it. And if you're new here, by the way, my name is Blackie Speaks. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the family. Come in. We got plenty of room left. Anyway, what you guys think about this topic? Why Lil Baby isn't as
Like I said, man, I already tell you how I feel about Lil Baby. I think it's got to do with that Gunna and Lil Baby situation, bro. Hey, man, shout out to this dude right here, man. Shout out to Black Speaks. Um, y'all see he did the Baby right here. It's the same thing, but other than that, man, it's your boy Brax. I'm out.